Alright, so this is the second part to what was supposed to be my final video. I'm sorry, the phone call took a little longer than it's supposed to. My brother from another mother was talking to me. Where is my hairbrush? Ah, screw it. I'll just keep it laid back. Take off these shoes because I'm not going back outside. I may have to get up and stand though because my uh, incision of my arse cheek is kind of hurting a bit. So as I was saying about the races, and we've all fought our own kind, and then we've all fought each other. Now, this racial thing that we have a problem of addressing is going to be the end of us if we don't sit down, step back, and take note on what it is about the race of each other that just pisses us the fuck off. For some odd reason, I have no idea what it is, but for some odd asinine ass reason, the color of our skin, and that includes white people, has just pissed off everyone else on some deep down DNA level of anger and discontent. And I would say pure out hatred, really, to cover all the bases. And no one knows where it began. No one. Not really. It probably began when we all started meeting each other. So probably had we all not broke through the fourth wall and started meeting each other and mating or raping, depending on how you have your point of view on that, maybe none of this crap would have ever happened had none of us ever met each other. But we're all here now. And so it's time to accept the things that we can't change. Way to go, Bible. And deal with that shit. Straight up. Deal with it. We all need to sit down, everyone of every race, pick the best that we have intellectually, not the people with the attitudes, but intellectually, pick two of the best of we got, or four. So we'll have two men, two women of each racial ethnicity and each religion sit down in a room and discuss everyone's fucking views. And sit there for a fucking week or however long it takes to put all the list of things that we all hate about each other on one side of the wall and all the things that we have in common and all the things that we love about the other people and our own people on a big ass wall and read it and check off shit that we have in common. And when we see that that list of everything we have in common is bigger than that shit that we all hate about everybody else, this shit will come to an end quickly. Because truth be told, okay, no one wants to stink. Everyone has to eat and drink, and everyone has to take a shit. The women get a little bit harder because every 28 days they have to cleanse. We call that time of the month, and that means all men should probably run and hide and dive into a river or a closet, or do like an ostrich and jam our heads into the dirt. We all love to be loved. We all need love. We all don't want to admit to love, and we all don't have the courage to sit here and figure out where in the fuck did society go wrong? Where did racism begin? Is it a form of self-hatred? Yes, it is. Is it a form of jealousy? Yes, it is. Is it a form of envy, greed, and lust? Yes. Hatred and all of that shit. Racism is attached to the seven deadly sins big time. You know, and you guys don't want to sit down and discuss this because you all are afraid that we're all going to come to the realization that we are all one species, human. Now, why is that such a difficult thing? Like I said in the video before this, or the video before that, or whenever I said it, children are not racist. Children are not prejudiced. Children are innocent until we fucking corrupt them. And then we have kids running around hollering, white power, you're a nigger. And then we have black kids going, black power, punch in the face. Now, I suppose you're probably saying, why did you use that as an example? I lived it, and I've done it. I have never forgiven myself for hitting this girl in the mouth for calling me a nigger. I knew better. I was raised better. I should have never hit her. I knew martial arts. I knew right from wrong. And it happened so fucking fast. Like, quicker than a hiccup, quicker than you could blink your eye. I punched her in the mouth. Am I in the wrong? Depends on your perspective. For me, yeah, I was wrong because as a martial artist, they teach you to walk away from fights as best you can until your back's against the wall. My back wasn't against the wall, but my mental synaptics wasn't really functioning because I was one of those guys to punch first and ask questions later. And being that I learned martial arts, she was lucky that I didn't kick her in the mouth. Thought crossed my mind. I don't want her forgiveness because I'm sure she's probably had a fairly decent or a hard life depending on what that lesson taught her. I do remember her name. I'm not going to say her name. I'm sure she remembers mine. I don't want to meet you. I'm not going to apologize to you face to face again. It's all about perspective. I believe that I was in the right at the time, but as a grown man who knows that you should never put your hands on a woman under any circumstances unless she has something in her hand that makes her an equal fighting partner, which consists of the following: a rock, a brick, a cinder block, a hammer, a knife, a fork, a spoon, an ink pen, any instrument that can bring bodily harm to me, makes her no longer a female, a person. And persons get hit in the mouth. Am I wrong for saying that? Probably. Again, it's all about perspective. The fact that the little girl was white and I was colored had a lot to do with it. And she did call me a nigger. So again, it's all about perspective. So for all you guys who are racist, as I said in the other video, hey man, if you tell me from the jump where I stand, you can be racist all you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be me and you're going to be you. And my job is to make myself better than you by not being a racist right back at you. So if you're bugging me, hey nigger, I'm going to cut your throat, rape your wife. Okay? My response is, good luck with that. You're not cutting shit here. And you damn sure ain't raping my wife. Because, personally, while we're at work, you're safe. But if you come into my domain, you come into my neighborhood, you pop off that racist shit if you won't be going home to your wife. Which I'm not going to rape, but I sure as hell will seduce her. So, you gotta think these things through. We teach children to be racist. They're not born that way. We adults are idiots, and we teach them that way because we hated somebody who was of a different color because either they got the job or they got your ex-girlfriend and she's enjoying them a lot better than she enjoyed you. It's always something. But in the end of the day, it's always something so infinitesimal that it doesn't really mean anything. Not really. We have bigger fish to fry. We have a world to save because the earth is not going to be here forever. And if we're going to be here and the earth is going to die, we might want to consider colonizing. You might want to consider maybe moving. You know, there's a lot of things in the world that we need to take into consideration instead of fucking hating each other or hating each other's opinions or religious beliefs and things that, you know, you're not going to change overnight or at all. But we as people, and specifically American people, because we seem to be the most racist people on the planet. I wouldn't know because the only other country I've ever been to has been Canada, and that was fucking awesome because I was nobody's nigger, I was nobody's half-breed, and nobody called me fucking chief. So, you know, like I said, America is the only country that really has the most racist issues. And as soon as we can fix that, America won't only be great again, America will thrive. When we can all learn how to not see the exterior and see the interior, we'll be great. So I try my best to see the interior in all. And that's why I said in the video, you know, to the guys that are going, white power, hell Trump. Hey, cool. Just don't get in my face with that shit. No, it's your life. Do what you want. But leave me, in my opinion, out of your opinion. Just don't come in threatening me with white power and we're going to slit your throat and rape your wife. Because those things aren't going to fly with me. I didn't take all this kung fu crap to walk away from every fight. I took it away to walk away from some of the fights. Now, I'm James Williams Jr., this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I will video blog again tomorrow. Be seeing you. And thank you to guys for all your support and watching my videos and everything. Hopefully, I've actually taught you something. And if I haven't, I'm sorry that I failed you. This is Kung Fu Having number 2. I'm James Williams Jr. Be seeing you.